we have a Blood Bowl game. So this is against Hulle. I'm not actually sure. So we don't get petty cash. They do get petty cash now because our next Ogre game is back. So let's have a quick look at our team. So we're running 6 Ogres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 1, 2, 3 with break tackle. One of them with break tackle has got jugs as well. We've got a guard and a movement plus. We've got 2 sprint and 2 sure feet Noblars, and 2 Noblars who are on armor 4 and 1 on armor movement 4 and 2 on armor 4. So we're keeping the Noblars. Let's go to that. Let's have a look at Hulle returns again. Let's have a look at their team, which we didn't get a chance to do last time. So we've got a mummy with a guard, we've got a white with strip ball, one to watch, got a ghoul with block, another ghoul with block and catch, so he's going to be the scorer. We've got a skeleton with block as well, and he's going to get some inducements. 140k is taking its extra team training times 2 for the rerolls. We did try and rack up a game against him a minute ago, but unfortunately he got disconnected. A treat. So I spelled ombre wrong. There we go. Okay, so let's see how the teams look this time. So my missed next game Ogre's back, which is my guard piece, which is a chunky 160k. So that was the difference between no inducements when we tried to play a minute ago, and 2 extra rerolls for the Undead. Right, we get the opportunity to kick or receive again, and we're going to receive. I want to make the Undead team line up. Now, Undead are very, very resilient, but Ogres are very, very violent. So let's hover, and let's check out the skills as we go. So what our deployment is going to be is we're probably going to have one of the break tackle jugs on the side, so he can break away and go for a blitz somewhere. If it all goes pear-shaped, we're going to have guard in the middle. It all depends on the mummies, where they get placed, because the mummies are the biggest point of strength in this team. A couple of whites. One of them is the strip ball is also quite a threat as well. What we're going to do is we're going to have our Noblars in the backfield, and they are going to cage wherever the ball is. They're not going to try and pick it up. They're just going to get in the way. Because most of our Noblars have sure feet or sprint, they've got loads of movement as long as they don't roll ones. And that's why we've gone from the 6-0 Ogre build of 6 Ogres, no rerolls, to all Ogres on the line, wall of meat. Absolutely. Our guard is back. So we started this team off with all the Ogres and have worked our way up to 2 rerolls. We are keeping all the Noblars forever. I know it's not good. It's a way of bloating an Ogre team and it's not optimal, but I just love the little guys. And when an Ogre dies, I don't think we'll replace the Ogres at first. I think we'll just replace them with Noblars. So we've got a mummy here. We've got a mummy here. That mummy has guard. So we're going to put this guy there. And this will give us two die blocks on the mummy. This guy's going to go there and get a good block there, and this ogre's going to go there. So we should be able to just do some punching there. So what do we got here? You need to come on. Where's our injured guy who always ends up on the pitch? It's nothing personal, little buddy. It's just you can't be trusted. With movement 4. He could be a reserve, and I tell you what, if he survives, we will put him on the line at least once, because I kind of want to level him up to be a lineman Noblar, because that is something you don't see everywhere. Okay, where's the ball going? Okay, changing weather, that's not bad. Oh, that is a short kick. So let's be a little bit responsible about this. We are going to move up Noblars to cover the ball. I'm going to move... I need to stop clicking on that bit. We're just going to move our little Noblar team up to support the rest of the team. Basically what that does is that gives us maneuverability options. We are going to build a cage using Noblars around the ball. So, we've got guys around the ball there now. So we can afford to take a couple of blocks and have them go wrong and still be protected. I'll take the push, I'll pop him there, and we're going to stay in place. Let's try another 2 dice. Courtesy of guard. Oh, it's a push off. So we will pop him there on his own. We will allow. Let's stay. Let's make the mummy blitz. Oh, fails the bonehead. So how badly does that come up here? We've still got tackle zones. We've got tackle zones, so it's not too bad. Let's see if we can get more mummy blocks. Push. Let's push them along, and we will stay in place. So I think this now gives us a block here and a block here that are both 1 dice. Is there any way around that? Okay, let's go. Let's go for the blitz then. Because this guy has got break tackle, I think we can realistically trust him to escape, which he does, and get a cheeky 2 dice on a white. And we're just going to punch him in, and we're going to just going to follow up. Let's keep that pressure on. So all Noblars, pick up the ball. I wanted to keep that reroll for that. Okay, he's picked up the ball. We're well defended. We've got a guy in the middle that's probably going to get punched by a mummy, but that's okay. And we'll pass the turn there. So have a quick look in chat. Jared, unfortunately our opponent, his PC just died and couldn't see any of our teammates. Couldn't see any of our players at all. Check the Discord. The picture's quite horrifying. It's just circles. So he had to disconnect. He's back. So that does mean our guard ogre's back. Alright, what are we going to see here? Zombies moving up. So Roberto, if I had a character, he would have some experience playing street ball, then sevens before going to a big league. Absolutely. So the way I see it is if your character's got experience playing street ball or sevens, if for example you have a knowledge check for sevens or street bowl or running around the streets, you can use that and you can story it, you can role play an advantage. And I think that's really important because your character's history forms a part of how they work. So I don't want to spoil it too much, but one of our players has got this. He's got this notation trait that says he gets gutter runners. He understands how gutter runners work. So he's going to get advantage about taking out gutter runners. An advantage beyond tackle because he knows how they play because he's played so long in this league. He's an anti-gutter runner specialist. So naturally, if there are gutter runners, he's going to have a great time. So 2-die block on our ogre. The white has block. The ogre is now prone. That's not too bad. 2-die block on the ogre. He gets a pow. So we are going to end up with someone on our ball carrier now. And it's a mummy. That's fine. We can work around that. Okay. Is it going to be a ghoul blitz down the middle here? It's going to be even on dice. Okay. I thought maybe a mummy blitz. There we go. It's the ghoul blitz on the ball carrier. Let's see if our dodge can't protect him. And are they going to re-roll it? 6 re-rolls? Of course they're going to re-roll it. Alright, we got sidestep. So where do we go? I think we go this way. If I'd gone there, the zombie here would have had a good block. Let's get rid of the skills. The zombie here would have been able to block. Bringing the white round. Okay, we've got break tackle. We've got the opportunity to keep our ogres mobile so that we can move them around where we want them. Hey Nick, thanks for swinging by. How are you? How's everything going? Okay. I see a wide open opening here. So let's see if we can't, in the words of Inappropriate Lewis, capitalise on that opportunity. Now, do we blitz the ghoul here? I think we do. Let's just go for it. We get the bonehead. Now, we can take the reroll to get the really juicy blitz. But do we want the reroll? No. Let's go for it. Let's burn the reroll. He double ones. That's okay. I'd rather double one on a bonehead than on something to do with moving the ball. So, talking of moving the ball, how do we make this? I think we've got a block there. Let's see if we can't stand that ogre up. And let's see if we can't move the ogre into there. So they've got a massive player advantage there. A massive situational player advantage. So let's think about where this guy can go to. He gets the dodge, so he can move out. Let's see if we can move these unattached ogres. Oh, let's see which of my guys got guard. Alright, that's that one there. So that's pretty good for us. Let's move him up to there. Okay, that's good. Guard ogre should protect him. Now, we move this Nobbler over to here. Gets away with the dodge. And we have accidentally formed a cage. Let's move that Nobbler. Yeah, he gets out of it. Into there. And now we need to... I think we do actually need to just protect. Try and stall those players there. That's a zombie. I'm absolutely fine with him doing whatever he wants. Let's go there. Can we get the dodge? We get the dodge, and now we're forcing the ghoul here to make an action. It's either a really easy block or a dodge. And back in chat. Jared, well, I found out that I'm that weirdo who likes dwarves. Okay. I don't think dwarves are that bad. It's when they're in league and they are top TV, they're just so consistent that unless you, that I think because of the skills they take, their team value bloats in a single direction, and that direction is control. And then you're, ooh, okay, triple block on our Nobbler. Let's put him there. Thank you, dodge. So Slayers are really, really fun. And Slayers paired with dwarves when they get the guard, that can be really, really fun. I think it's just that dwarves, all their players are pretty similar. And the death roller. Ooh, okay, ogre, 2-die block on him, gets the pow. The look on your face was priceless. Well, it's kind of difficult to come out and say that you are a big dwarf fan. There was a post on the Blood Bowl community earlier where it said, why do people hate on dwarves and then go play Chaos Dwarves? It's because there's only 6 dwarves and the hobgoblins just come with no skills, and it kind of balances out. I think that's the key, is that the entire team comes with block and has the armor. Oh man, our ogres are getting smashed. It's a mummy block, it's 2 dice, it's a pow. He gets away without mighty blow, so that's good. Daniel, Chaos Dwarves is my bogey team. I take games against normal dwarfs all day. Why is that, David? Daniel, is it because of bull centaurs? Because bull centaurs are pretty great. We ran a hobgoblin team on here against the AI for a few games, running just hobgoblins, minotaurs, and bull centaurs, and the team is awesome. I think the team's even better without the Chaos Dwarves. Okay, so we've got a ghoul here that's going to cause us problems. We might be able to block it with an ogre. We've got a 3 dice. The ghoul went for the block, so let's sidestep our little guy away. I said when you come out and say you're a dwarf player, I didn't say coming out. It's, you know, it's a hobby. It's okay. You don't have to keep your favourite team secret. And when you play ogres as much as you do, Jared, as well, you've got ogres which are just untamable brilliance, and then you've got dwarves which give you the security of control. Okay, so opponent took a 1-die with a reroll, got both down, and nothing bad happens. I was hoping at a cheeky mighty blow there. So that's our guard guy. So he needs to stand up. Watch him fail the bonehead. He gets away with it. So, like I said, we need to try and knock this ghoul out. And I think... Do we do it via a blitz action? I think we do. Let's see if we can't knock him down, which we can't. We can push him. And this is an ogre with break tackle, so we can push him to there. We can follow up. And then we can dodge to there. Gets away with it. That's good. So we can now try and form some kind of ogre cage. That ogre's happy to do so as well. Right, let's this guy here. This is our jugs guy. And this guy is also break tackle. So having that little situation there is not all that bad. Ogre and Goblin mixed team for the Bonehead Cup. Ooh, ogres and chainsaws, that is, basically. Right, let's move the ball carrier there. And do we have any free movement here? No, we don't. So let's move this guy there. And then we need to move one of these guys up here to cage. Okay, he gets the dodge. So we've now got the ball caged up and defended. We are now going to try... That's our movement ogre. That's not our break tackle ogre, so we can't do much with him. Let's move the little guys out of harm's way a little bit. And see if we can't just... Yep. Create a bit more defense on the ball. Okay, this guy is break tackle, so he's just going to get up, bounce across, hopefully gets the bonehead. Doesn't get the dodge. Do we take it or do we leave it? I don't know if we want to burn our reroll quite so early, so I think we just accept the fact that he's on the ground. Brutal. But if I run 6 ogres, that means no rerolls. That's how you run, man. So, I like that. No rerolls, 6 ogres, a chainsaw, some noblars. It's a shame the Doom Diver's not on Blood Bowl 2. I think you'd see that mixed team in particular be pretty mighty. Okay, so it's opponent's turn. We failed a dodge with the ogre here. But we do have the ball defended by some ogres. Let's hit up our skills again. So we've got break tackle here, we've got guard here. Okay, we're seeing our opponent position in a column defense to slow the ogre progress. Okay. Yep, just seeing the stall. I've never seen the non-Blood Bowl 2 Goblin positionals. One of them is great. One of them is situational at best. So the Doom Diver is awesome. I think it's a really thematic piece. Goblins in Warhammer have always loved being thrown around. We've got 3-die block on the Snotling, and it is a big pow. Which means they are going to be able to get a guy on our ball carrier. So it's going to force us to at least dodge away. And can probably get a second guy on the ball carrier there if he wants. Looks like our opponent is just going to tag up as many of our players as possible. So yeah, the Doom Diver is amazing. Swoop means instead of rolling a D8 for throw teammate, you just choose a direction like you do with a Fanatic. And I think he gets +1 to land as well. So we want to go here. Let's move up our positionals. And the other one, the Hooligan, gives you +1 fame, basically. And has Disturbing Presence, which is a really underutilized skill. It's basically only if you're playing Nurgle. 2-die block on the Ogre, he gets the POW, the Ogre goes down. It's a mummy punch, and doesn't get the armor break. We got away with it. So our Ogres are getting outbeaten by the Undead here. So we're going to have to be real careful, or we're going to start losing his big guys have regenerate. Mine do not. I mean, we've got 6, so we still kind of have the advantage. So Jared says, that's amazing. Might have to drop the $120 for the full roster. In miniature form, I don't know. I know you've got a load of 40k bits and AOS bits. Just get hold of some wings and make a Doom Diver. A lot of people have. A lot of people use the old fantasy ones. Okay, let's move up the ogres. So we want this ogre to be mobile. That does give us a good block here against the mummy, which is okay. This guy's got guards. Let's stand him up. 6 ogres outbeat? Never. Well, they might just be playing better than we are. Which is, unfortunately, definitely a possibility. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where the Noblar's going to live. Right there. So this ogre needs to go there. The boneheads, we need him to move. Ah, the double bonehead again. This is where it all falls apart. Can we now find some way of shielding using Noblars? So I've got a plan here, and that plan involves tiny people doing things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to get absolutely mullered if I make a break for it. So it's going to have to be some kind of Noblar horrific side cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can move an ogre round, but we are going to have to make some dodges. So let's go with the bull carrier first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there. Gets the dodge, gets the dodge. Okay, good. We are going to go there with this guy. He's got 1 dodge to make. Alright. He's going to stand up and just get in the way. That's what you get for breaking the credo. Nuffle is displeased. I feel like Nuffle is always displeased. Although, if anyone watched today's episode of 7 Super Series, that was Nuffle's wrath on Ian Warhannam Hannam. He got severely disciplined by Nuffle there. We can go there, and go for a blitz. Let's do it. Let's do it. Get the dodge, and now we've got a 3-die block. All pushes, but that's fine. We can put him there. We will stay in place, and we'll go 1, 2. We'll tackle all these players. Okay. Now we've got a 2-dice block here on the mummy to free up 2 ogres. Boom! There we go. Let's just pile in. Mummy's on the ground. We've got 1 player here. I want him to be there. Can we get away with it? Okay, we do. Now, do we drop him down 1 more step? To there. Okay, good. I think that's probably as much as we can afford to push it at the moment. Absolutely crazy. Got away with those rolls. Right. I don't want to be the guy who keeps bringing this up, but we do have another Games Workshop preview next weekend. I am back to work now, and I am working with a team who are half gone at the moment. So this little guy goes down. We're going to use him that way to slow down some movement here. If he doesn't explode. Does he explode? Yes, he explodes. Okay, that's fine. He'll be back. He'll be back. We're not going to use the apothecary on him. Let's zoom out a bit so we can see the pitch a bit better. Excuse me. So yeah, Games Workshop preview coming up this Saturday. I really hope it's a team. I really hope it's a team. I don't mind which team. Or just an expansion, just something. We got the tree men for the halflings and wood elves, and they're okay. They're fine. I I did say I've got enough treatment, but I am probably tempted to pick up 2. Either 2 of these trees or 2 chaos spawn to go with my chaos halfling team, so that it's Games Workshop legal, which is something that Warhannam, a friend of the show, award-winning painter and friend of the show, likes to talk about quite a lot, is being able to play that team at any event. And also, and I think this is something that goes against everything, is that it's quite cool. So he's had his stuff featured by the Warhammer community a couple of times, and it is nice to have that as an opportunity. I know it's not Blood Bowl related, but I'm excited for the War of the Spider in 40k. I have no idea what the War of the Spider is. Is the Spider Fabulous Bill? Or are we talking warp spiders from Eldar? This cable for my mouse is upsetting me. There we go. It's probably because I'm still using a cable for my mouse. There's just something cyberpunk about cables. Okay, so far they've knocked out a Noblar and positioned. At some point there's going to have to be a blitz. There it is. And it's good odds. Oh, dude, brutal. The double 1. It's not so bad on a Bonehead, but it is absolutely horrifying when it's on a ghoul. So let's see if we can't free up this ogre. Take the POW. We'll pop him there, and we will follow up. And we've got a couple of ogres. We stunned the big guy. Got a couple of ogres that we can now move up and tag some of their players in the future, zone where we want to be with the ball in the future. And this ogre's just going to run all the way down the pitch. Really boneheads. That's okay. Yeah, it's Psychic Awakening, but with Fabius in it. Oh, that's cool. Are you excited because of the chaos element? Guard guy is going to have a crack at that zombie in a bit, but for now we need to try and move the ball here. And I think the best thing for us to do, this guy is an absolute vanilla ogre. This guy is not. But we've got no good dodges to take out that ghoul. We can run by him. Is there anything else we can do? Anything clever? Actually, don't think there is. Let's get rid of these skills so we can see what we're doing. We can blitz and then bring it around, but that ghoul is right in the way, and I don't know if there's a way to stop him. We could take a dodge here into 2 tackle zones on the blitz. I think we will, actually. We've got no rerolls, so this is all on the dice. That's not going to be enough because we need 2 dodges. Unless we go all the way around like that. But again, it's another 2. It's just all the dodges forever. So, can we do anything else? I think we try this. This is risky, but it could free us up for a good blitz. It's 2 dice. Why is that +1 strength? Strength. 1, 2. Oh, because he's blimmin' boneheaded, isn't he? I think we go for it. Let's do it. Ooh. Both down, I assume. Oh, and our guy's down and out. It was risky. What I wanted to do was get the push away so we could then blitz the ghoul with the ogre. There's a bit of an opening because our ogre is boneheaded here for them to, probably with this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, blitz him. However, we've got avenues. Oh, I'm not going to lie, I regret my actions. Is it going to be a white blitz? Because we've got the ghouls, and the ghouls are dodging, and because our guys are titchy, our tackle zones don't matter quite so much. So he's 3+ rerolling into anywhere. It's like reverse goblinism. Dodge is very important here against Noblars. Normally, forcing anyone else to make a 3+ is really tough. But when their guys have integral rerolls, it just makes a massive difference. There we go. That's the blitz I would have made. Okay, he gets the dodge star. So, rerolls it, both down, he gets the block. Now, where does the ball go? Okay, that's not bad. We've got one tackle zone on the ball. Is the ghoul just going to absolutely Leroy Jenkins in and grab it? Because I don't think they've got shorthands on their roster, so I'm not sure if there is a better player to pick the ball up with than the white. Then again, if he fumbles, that's the end of the turn. Hey guys, thanks for joining. We're playing Blood Bowl 2 in the Bonehead Podcast Cup, which is our online PC. He gets it. Yep, see, nice play. That's gutsy. I like it. It's our PC Blood Bowl 2 online ladder league. So yeah, if you are up for some Blood Bowl Sunday nights and Tuesday nights, then join the ladder league. We also have a Discord, so you can organise a game whenever. So you guys in America and elsewhere, jump on and see who's around for a game. This is the Ogre build. We started with no rerolls. We had so much money that we bought a couple of rerolls, and it appears to have cursed us. We were having a good drive, but I tried a risky 2-die up push with a Noblar for glory, and it did not pay off. However, our opponent's going to have to do some stuff here, or end up with a pretty juicy block from an Ogre. 1-die pow. Absolutely bold. I love it. And that is exactly the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Alright. Now we've got some Ogres in the open field up here, so we do have some maneuverability. So if we can gum up this bit here, we could possibly move some strength back. So back in chat, might be running every faction in that book if rumoured lineup doesn't change. What are the factions they're rumouring? I take it Chaos is one. Probably Space Marines. The Dark Angel stuff that's just come out that's only for Horus Heresy, wasn't it? So, ooh, time is running out. It's a last second move. Okay, it's interesting. So, what have we got? Have we got anyone on the ground that we don't want to be on the ground? This Ogre, I don't think is going to do anything else but try and stand up. So, this guy can make a block. There's no way for us to make it a really, really, really good block. But what we can do is put him there. Can he get away with it? Gets away with it. Now we can at least chain push the ghoul off the pitch. So let's try the 2-die block. He boneheads. Oh no. Absolutely brutal moment to bonehead there. Absolutely brutal. Now we are in a whole world of hurt. So let's take this 2-die block on the mummy there. Knocks him down, so that's good. We'll knock him down there and we'll follow up. Alright. Stunned. That's good for us. Let's move this Ogre here. So he boneheads as well. That guy has not been efficient for us. This guy needs to blitz. And the reason for that is we need him to murder this guy. Okay, step 1 achieved. Pop him there and we'll follow up. Pops him on the ground and then we can jump in there and kind of compensate for the fact that our boneheaded guy has boneheaded there. We can now, with the ability known as Ogre Flight, break tackle there, so we're bringing some guys back. And this guy here, do we just put you on the ball and then foul this ghoul, I think. And it does nothing. It does nothing. Let's pass the turn. It wasn't the best turn for us. Those boneheads killing us. Which kind of ties into the next team we're going to be playing a little bit later. Sorry, chat. Let me have a quick look again. Custodes, Sisters of Silence, Death Guard, and the Agents of Bile. That's gribbly. We're talking some Warhammer 40k stuff here, which is the next expansion book. Custodes, you mean the golden boys that are Henry Cavill's army of choice? I don't know if you guys saw that on social media today, that he's posted a picture of him painting some Custodes, which was quite interesting. Which was shortly followed by a picture of him as the Emperor. Which I thought was really cool. Okay. So it's a massive scrum here. We've only got 2 more turns and we're back down to no rerolls. He's blitzing the ball. Oh. All the good dice. Let's put him there so we have to force. Oh, no, we don't have to force anymore. He's only badly hurt. He's fine. Let's turn the skills off again. So the ghoul's going to make way, and then what we're probably going to see here, our opponent's got all the rerolls. A dodge there and a run down the side. Or a pass. That's risky. Alpha Foxtrot. But he gets it. That is amazing. I love these risky plays. That's fantastic. Chat says, hey Jared, do you think the High Elf team next? Oh, I kind of do. For 2 reasons. One, I wonder if they'll tie it in with the... Ghoul failed the dodge and died. Oh man. Let's put a bad luck message in there. I think they might use the High Elf release in Sigmar to kind of get some excitement. Also, I think they like elves. I think they're quite exciting. They're quite an exciting team. Right, here we go. We're gonna break tackle now. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 on the ghoul. Gets the bonehead, gets the dodge. 2 dice. Gets the pow. I very nearly clicked both down. That would have been terrifying. Let's follow up. Let's just see what happens. He's stunned and the ball falls next to the ogre. This is where I contemplate picking up the ball with an ogre. But as it stands, there's no one around on their team to go and pick that ball up just now. So I think we have opportunity to do some other stuff first. So one of these guys is boneheaded. And I can't see which one it is, so I think it's this guy. Let's have a bit of a punchy punch. He boneheads again. That guy is fired from the team. 2 dice, get the pow. Pop him there. He's going to stay in place. And this guy is going to run down here. So we could actually pick up the ball with that one. In the meantime, he's going to go there. Which is great for us. This guy, what does he have? He has break tackle too, so 1 to there. Gets away with it. Now, the real question is, do we want to put this guy on the ball or literally with the ball in his hands? And I think we go for glory. Well, the ball is even more defended now with the corpses of our team. Absolutely brutal. What that does mean is it's going to be our turn 8 and there's going to be no way for us to score at all. Except by picking up the ball with an ogre, handing off to this guy and throw teammating to the end zone. Well, it's practically an automatic touchdown at that point. And sadly, the only casualty we've caused so far... well, the only casualty on the board, well, on their team anyway, was caused by a dodgy dodge, which is brutal. Okay. We're going to see some big guy on big guy action. 2-die block. It's a push and a skull. Just a cheeky push. That's fine. I think the lesson is ignore the mummies. Hey Patrick, thanks for joining. How you doing? How's things going on here? I've got a really lucky 3-0 win with Khemri. Oh, that's fantastic. Well done. What team were you playing? Against. Well, you're obviously playing Khemri. That's brilliant. Any sweet level ups? This is a tough game. All ogres. Oh, triple push on the little Noblars. Actually, does that help us? Oh, the POW. He dies. Where do we want him to die? Let's put him there. Does he need a little shovel? Does he need a little Animal Crossing shovel to dig his own grave? No, he's just taking 5. It's not bad. We had a pretty good drive, but our opponent has played and made some really bold moves, and it's paid off most of the time. Done really well. He's had some bad rolls as well. We've got a ghoul that's dead. Ben's doing great, don't worry. I don't know. We're not doing terribly, but we do have a TV advantage, so... That is a bold strategy, Cotton. That's a lot of dodges there. Okay. So with that Noblar down, I really... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's our extra movement guy? Down here. There's nothing we can do in our turn 8 except try and punch some dudes, and it looks awfully like that's what our opponent is doing now. Yep. Grouping up here for a big zombie block on our ogre. Patrick says, playing against lizards, now I have to fight the kids to bed. I think I'll get that lucky. Hey, 3-0 win against lizards is really, really good, man. That is a really strong victory. Did you manage to get some anti-skink cream? Take out the skinks. That's solid play. I've never played against a Khemri team that... I've never played against a Khemri team actually that's pulled 1 touchdown against me. But I think we need to give Khemri a go, because I think there's a chance it's the next team. So what do we have here? I think we just have a bunch of blocks here now. Let's see if we can't farm some SPP or just fail at the first roll. No such thing as an easy 2-die block. Alright, so our opponent's turn 8. They've got a chance to do some stuff. They won't be able to score, but they've got a chance to pile on our ogres. No, took out his rerolls and got lucky. Nicely played. Really nice. Playing with the Marak team in Super 7s has been quite interesting as well. Because, I don't want to seem heavy-handed by saying this while running an ogre team, but Edge 2 really isn't that bad. Okay, our opponent's got 2 rerolls, takes the reroll to get the big foul coming up here. Gotta go, popping through it. Yep. Patrick, I think there's a very small chance of that. But this guy might die. Here we go, big foul. Breaks the arm, he's only stunned. That was lucky. That was really lucky. And are we going to see any more violence coming on our team? He's going to go for the pickup, probably for a cheeky throw for some SPP. Fails. And I think that wraps it up for the half. That was a tough half. Okay, now I'm kicking to them. First of all, let's see if the AI has put our good Noblars on the bench. No, that's fine. So I did promise that I would put our movement 4 Noblar on the line at some point. So let's have a check out of our skills, because we kind of want old Guardy Boy to be in the middle. Where's Tiny Noblar with movement 4? There he is. He's going on the line. And that is just so he can earn some SPP. I mean, it's very unlikely for him to earn SPP doing such a thing, but it's real tempting. We are going to go Ogre there. Noblar there. This movement Noblar is going to go there, and we're going to have Break, Tackle, Jugs as our linebacker. Maybe a bit deeper. And two tiny, tiny corners. There we go. And this little dude, with no armour at all, can support the ogre. Let's go for that. Back to work. Have a good game. Thanks, Jared. Cheers for popping in, man. Have the rest of your rest of your shift goes all right. Okay, so we're going to see our opponent deploy here. He is a ghoul down, but he's still got 2 on the pitch. So both mummies, both ghouls, both whites, and a mighty zombie with block. Or is it skeleton? It's a skeleton. So that is a strong offense. And I think he's going to fall victim to our trap here and hit our Noblars. Sorry, I've had to sort my cables out again. Right, here we go. We've got guard right here, so that should hopefully stymie these blocks here. And actually, if they go for all the dice, it's still going to be all the dice against the Noblars, but I don't know. I think Noblars on the line are a thing. And that's probably come from playing Richard Saxby's all Noblar team, which I think we're going to need to bring out of retirement today. Alright, let's pop it there. Okay, our opponent gets the reroll they desperately needed. 7 rerolls. Absolutely crazy. Okay. It's a 2-die block. Does he have block? Or is that a cheeky sidestep? That is a cheeky sidestep. And we're going to put it there. Our plan with these Noblars on the line is to sneak them forward. I think that was the movement for one though. Skull push here. Sidestep him over there. Now this guy can still get a block against him. But it will only be 2 dice. Oh no, would it be 2 dice? It will be 3 dice because we've got the guard guy here. All the dice, gets the POW. But our mission to bring the Noblar closer to the ball carrier continues. And then is brought violently to an end with some broken ribs. He's going to miss next game. That's sad. That's okay. He'll be back. Let's have a quick look at our injury bin. Has any of these guys got SPP? He has got a skill. He's got a skill. And he doesn't. That's the guy who just got his ribs broken. So, ball is in the backfield. Are they seeing if there's any good blocks on the line, I imagine, which there is very rarely when you're running 6 ogres. And that probably means there's no good blitzes either, unless they gang up on this ogre here, but even then. Even then it's going to be a real tough sell. Okay. So, I tried a different strategy here of having a kind of layered defense. Mostly up front. But we've got an ogre in reserve here, so they're spreading the field. Now, I don't think that zombies and skeletons make great wide receivers. I would love to run a zombie team though. Ooh, there we go. A zombie themed team. I don't know, do mummies count as zombies? Do you think? Fails the reroll. Only has 7. Rerolls to pick up the ball. Gets the ball. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have got a Noblar here who can't reach him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Curses. Oh, that is absolutely brutal. So, let us do a thing. Now, there's some promising dodges to be made here, but we need to move this Noblar up. So he is going to throw this guy, and he is going to throw him. It's all going to be bad. So let's just throw him there. Let's see. Gets the throw, gets the landing. You okay? Okay, so this guy has no skills. These guys do have skills. And this guy's got extra movement. So if we can get a good block on this guy, let's knock him down. Gets the POW. And we'll follow up. We'll follow up. So our opponent says, my ghouls have had a tough time. Absolutely brutal. I think we give him a sad face because that's quite brutal there. But the guy regens. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get on the ball with an ogre. We can get on the ball with that Noblar. So what do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Standard movement. 7. So this guy is going to move all the way up here with a single go for it. And get on the ball. Can we do it? Anything but a 1. It's like a spell. It's like a spell. You say the words, you know what's going to happen. Let's bring him over. I feel like I've pushed my luck with dodges now. Let's bring these little guys up. So we've done a throw teammate. This Noblar can get the ball. I kind of wanted this Noblar to be a little bit closer. Where can he go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it. There's a couple of dodges there. So is there a way we can clear out this guy first? 1 dice there. 1 dice there. Kind of want guards to be in a better position here. So can we make any good blocks? Let's pop this guy. See if we can get a punch. We get him down. And we will pop him there. And then the ogre's going to stay in place or follow up. Let's just follow up. We have yet to blitz, so we might be able to blitz with this guy. I keep forgetting that pressing B doesn't actually cause you to blitz. Okay, boom, we get him. He goes down to there. And we follow up. Now what we can do is move this ogre. Hopefully he doesn't fail the break tackle. Alright, brilliant. We've used our reroll on the go for it. So let's push our luck. Okay, we get away with that one too. This little Noblar can't actually go anywhere great. So he's going to stand there and watch as we do Kaiju, big guy on big guy action at the very end of the turn. But for now, this guy's going to go and absolutely wreck all of our luck to get that ball. Gets the dodge, gets the dodge. Go for it 1, dies on go for it 2. But the ball ends up in an ogre's tackle zone, so it's not too bad. That could have been amazing. That could have been very cool. Okay. If it was not, it's not bad. We've got 2 ogres in the backfield and a Noblar who is not stunned. Just down. So that ghoul has got some work to do. But it doesn't take a lot of work to get a stretch play when you've got a couple of movement 7 dodging guys. We've got a catch ghoul up here as well. So we're going to see our opponent tag our ogre to stop him from moving. Then I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see the catch ghoul come down here a bit deeper and try and pick up, dodge and throw with the ghoul. 3 die block on the Noblar, push, skull, POW. Dodge star actually, so he gets away with it and we get a little bit of free movement. Yeah, we're absolutely bringing the Noblar team out of retirement. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and build a mixed team and have a look at some of the other teams that can go with ogres. So we will run snotlings, maybe with trolls, just for the ultimate bad team. That could be quite good. Okay, fails a dodge onto the ball. He's stunned. Ball pops out. We've got ogres in tackle zones. And we've got some Noblars, but they're not in great places. So let's move up the Noblars. Our opponent is getting the absolute worst luck. So we've got a break tackle guy here. We've got a break tackle guy here. So do we break tackle, get onto the ball? Okay, we'll risk it. Oh, he goes down. We've got a reroll. Let's take the reroll. Gets away with it. That would have been nice to try and pick up the ball. This guy is going to blitz. It's going to blitz the ghoul. Gets the power. That's pretty nice. We won't follow up. We'll stay in place. And then we will just camp there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can't score this turn. What can we do down here that is good? What is best in life? Let's put you there. So break tackle Jug's not doing a great job because we keep forgetting he's down the end of the pitch. This guy should be able to make a 1 die on the mummy. And this guy should be able to make a 2 die. So let's go for 2 dice on the mummy. Mummies don't have dodge, so we'll take that. We'll follow up. Pops him down a little bit. That means he's got a 1 die here on this mummy, or a 2 die on the line dude. So let's take that on the line dude. Have a bit of a punch, and we'll move up. We'll just try and move our team up the pitch towards where the ball is. Now we've already blitzed, and this is just our guard guy. So let's take a little punch. Getting really lucky with our dice here. Which means our dice are going to run out soon. So let's capitalise until that happens. That's a long way around. Let's go there, 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 there. Let's just bring him away. He gets out, which is cool. That leaves that guy in the tackle zone of an ogre. We'll take 1 dodge here, and we'll bring up this guy. So tagging that ghoul. Do we go for the pickup? Or do we... Oh, we've got to go for the pickup. Why not? It's the worst that can happen. Okay, actually that. Let's go for it. He'll fall over. He won't fall over. We got away with that. That was crazy. That was crazy. Noblars, War Dancers. It's a tough pick. Actually, we did play a game against, I think it was Orkster, actually, with 3 trees, 4 dwarves, some halflings, and a single War Dancer. And that War Dancer just destroyed us. Gonna have to take chances. That's when Blood Bowl gets good. Gets real good. Good. Okay, that is a risky play. So it's a blitz on the ball. I think we're going to see some go for it. Gets it. 3 dice. It's a pow. We are going to put this little guy there, I think. There. There. If he follows up, we've got 2 chances to get ogres here. Let's go. Ball's going to end up hopefully in a tackle zone. Oh. Now I think this is the hero wipe that knocked the ball out earlier and then went and picked it up. This, however, is a bit of a less heroic action. That wasn't bad though, popping that little Noblar down. He's going to have to move some guys up to tag our ogres though. Okay, big mummy block. It's a pow pow. The ogre goes down. These mummies have absolutely smashed it today. They've done a great job. No casualties, I don't think, but just they've probably kept twice as many ogres busy, which is probably a failing on my point. I should have probably just left them alone. They're only movement 3, so I should have break tackled away from the mummies and just accepted their fate. However, it's not how we play when you're an ogre coach. So we are going to do things that are free first. So, is there any good movement? No, because there's a little dude on the ground there. So, I think it's only appropriate that we blitz this guy. 2 dice blitz. We get the Bonehead. All we need is 2 pushes. And a pony. We'll follow up. Okay. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a Noblar possibility there at a touchdown. Do we want to flood the ball area first? On a 2+. It's a 3+, 2+, 2+. We're going to have to roll some dice somewhere. At the moment, we've got the ball between 2 ogre tackle zones, so it's not too bad. Let's put this Noblar there and just support the ogre. There's an ogre there, there's an ogre here, and there's no way of getting around. This guy's got break tackle, so we could just run straight through. We've taken our blitz action. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get on that ghoul. Oh, he fails the dodge. There's still time. At least our ball is in 3 bases of our players. So one of them's on the ground, so it's only 2 tackle zones, but there's no diagonal in that way. It's going to have to be in this way without making extra dodges. And there's just not enough players here to free up to mob an ogre. Because it is an absolute mosh. Skeleton with block is after some extra SPP there. I think it's either dodge this guy away, get him on the ball, or dodge the ghoul away and try and get the ball. But that is a strong risk. Or hoon it round the back and get in the way of the score. Gets the dodge. I think he's got at least one go for it. Gets the go for it. Oh, no, I don't think he's gone for it yet. I think we're okay. And we did. Yeah, that's good strategy. Just that's going to force me to have to make some blocks, roll some dice, and apparently that's risky when you're ogres. And that was me about half an hour ago saying how Ag 2 isn't all that bad. Alright, triple push on the Noblar. Re-rolls it into another triple push. That is massive. That sums up their game, I think. Okay, it doesn't take the bait. I was hoping that that would lead the little mummy away. I really want to play against a Khorne team with Noblars. 2 die up. Skull, please. I love that. That was brave. It didn't pan out, but it was real brave. And I really like that. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We're going to go 1 and blitz this ghoul. Get the Bonehead. Let's roll some dice. And it is a dodge star. Dodge star is fine. We'll put it there. Oh dear. Absolutely hooning it around. Yeah, we'll follow up. So we are going to have to dodge away regardless. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be real tough to score with this little guy. But I'm quite fond of him. So let's try and smash the ghoul away. We do. And he's going to stay in place. Okay, him. And him. He's going to go. We've got to try and score here. We've got to try and score. We've got to try and score here. Oh, he gets it! I really wanted to score with the movement 4 guy. I wanted to level him up, but there's still a chance. Well deserved. Such a brawl. I'm having an absolutely brilliant game. I actually don't think this defense was all that great. So I think we're going to actually bring it up a little. And we're going to have 2 ogres on the flank. 2 break tackle ogres on the flank. With a 3rd break tackle in the middle. Who is actually going to be our jugs guy. And then let's have... Wee Man was fine there. Probably not going to have him on the line this time, except for that guy, because that is our stipulation. He has to be on the line. And let's go. Let's go like that. There we go. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's see if we can't. Let's see if we can't defend. They're going to have 4 turns to score. So if you're just joining us, it's the second half. It's really the 4th quarter of our game against Hull, or Hulle, who's running an Undead team against our 6 Ogre build. We've just pulled off a really sneaky Noblar defensive touchdown. We're going to kick right in the middle, right to the sweet spot, because we have no kick skill just yet. Brilliant coaching. Our opponent has had the worst dice and somehow has still got 6 rerolls. I think it's because it's the dodges that have failed him. Which has been really unfortunate. So deep kick, 3-die block. That's got to be a reroll. Oh, it was a white. Our armor 4 guy is knocked out. I thought that was the mummy block then. 3 dice gets our movement 4 Noblar. He's going to go there. How does he do? He's only stunned. That little guy's amazing. My mission is to level him up. So 2 dice on the ogre, push and a skull. Our opponent's mummy's doing more work. 2 dice, push and both down. So again, just a push against our ogre. Okay. Looks like they're playing a control game to try and keep our guys back, so they've got enough space to get the ball. There's 2 ghouls back, and I think we'll probably see both these ghouls come up there and pick up the ball. Maybe just one, because we don't have a huge amount of movement. And what that does mean is we can have a cheeky throw teammate to the other side of the pitch. We've got none of our break. We need to get more break tackle. Okay, it's a pickup time. Still got a reroll. Confidence. Gets the ball. So, I'm actually quite content to let them come to us. We've got a strong midfield and we've got a strong backfield there. They're going to start tagging us. But all of these guys are break tackle, so if the ghoul leaves any kind of opportunity to be blitzed, we'll be able to, hopefully, on a 2+ break away and get a good block on him. Obviously, the ideal is a double block, so if we can block him into something else. Alright, turn 13. Do we have any good plays? I think do we blitz with this guy? I think we blitz with this guy, you know. I'm not too concerned about the rest of the pitch. I think we blitz with him. And even if we just get pushes... Ooh. We are out of rerolls. We go down. Ooh. But you know what? The pressure is still on our opponent. It's 3 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... So that gives 7, 14 squares, so 21 flat out. And we have got... There is a way through a line here. But it's going to be real tough. Okay, I like what I'm seeing here. I like the whole... I think if our player tags our ogres and forces us to make those break tackle rolls, maybe create a channel down here, but that cross-pitch movement is going to hurt. Every extra square now, I think, for our opponent leads to a go for it. Unless it's a handoff to this school here. But quite frankly, he's on the wrong side of the pitch. Unless you can build a channel here. So maybe a blitz against this Noblar. Maybe a blitz against that Noblar there to create a channel here. Might be the action required. Alright. No blitz as yet. Okay, looks like they're going to build a cage instead. Okay, the mummy's going to get 2 dice over here on our ogre now. But is it handoff time first? Is he going for a pass? Went for a pass instead of the handoff. I don't know if that was a misclick or just going for some SPP. But that is incredible for us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's absolutely brutal on the luck side there. What can we do? What can we do? I don't think we want to pick up the ball, but we can at least get 1 tackle zone on it. I think this guy has to stand up. That's what I thought. Oh, misclick, and pressing all the buttons. Okay, then we're back on standard camera angle. So we want to blitz. We want to blitz somewhere and some way that is going to massively benefit us. And I can't really see anything like that. Can we blitz with one of our ogres? Let's move this guy into there. And I think we move this Noblar down deep. I just got this feeling this is going to go wrong and create... There's still 2 ghouls, and the ghouls are still standing. So, we blitz with this guy. Against him. Create a bit of a channel there. Or do we blitz through here? I like this. To try and create that bit of movement for this ogre in the middle. Okay, boom. Gets the dodge star. If we follow up, is he going to be right in the way? Yes. So he's going to stay in place. We've got no rerolls, so a go for it will be really risky. Like it. This guy now, 1, 2, all the way up here. And then we'll see what happens. Okay. This guy has got sprint, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can get around to the ball. But so can our ogre, and I think our ogre going to there. Oh, he goes down. He goes down. Failing to go for it. It's not too bad. We've still got a Noblar on the ball. And we've got 2 break tackle ogres here. And of course, this sprint Noblar right down deep as our last ditch defense effort. Okay, this Noblar is going to get punched now. They get the pow. He's going to go on the ball though. Let's just see what happens. He's stunned. And the ball pops 1 square deeper, which does help us. It's 1 extra square of movement. Now, yeah, I was going to say there's a guy in the middle of the pitch there who's got real good open opportunity. Is it a pass or a cheeky go for it? For a handoff. It's a pass. Absolutely brutal luck again. Oh, absolutely. Oh, so unlucky. I feel for that because that was an absolute corker of a play. That would have been an absolutely superb play. So this guy can stand up. That was really unfortunate. And then he is going to blitz. Got a little further. He's going to blitz this guy. Just a double push. He's not going to follow up. He's going to stay in place. And he is going to get on that ball. So we've got zombies. He's going to break tackle. And go to there. Gets away with it. Oh, and I missed a go for it there. That was a misclick. Misplay. Went for it a bit too hard with an ogre and he went into the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this Noblar could be really key here. With his tiny 5 movement. There is nowhere safe from this Noblar. And we've got an ogre on the ball, which is not bad. So it's turn 16. I don't think with a heavy shovel load of bad luck for our opponent, the kind I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, one die blitz on an ogre, gets it with the dodge star. Oh, well done! Injures the ogre. Lose 1 point of strength. We need to apothecary that. Broken ribs it is. Ooh, huge play. Hero Ghoul. Absolutely brutal blitz there. They may not be able to get the score. Oh, it cost me an ogre on turn 16. Could have been so much worse. Could have been so much worse. Okay, I think what our opponent's doing here is just trying to stop us from scoring. And there is no way of that happening now. Okay. Now, is there any ogres that we really need to get a casualty? This guy does. Oh, 3 dice on a little dude. He goes down. That's our armor 4 player as well. He is likely to die. He'll go there. Oh, I see. He takes the push. That ogre there needs a casualty. That ogre there on the ground. Yeah, no one's super close. The mummy goes down. We've got a turn 16 and we are just going to go for a cheeky blitz here. This is a white, so there's nothing we can do. We've got no rerolls. We'll take the push. And I think that is everything we can do. So we will end the turn, end the game. And somehow I say somehow. It was mostly down to a load of luck and a load of bad luck on our opponent's side. Losing that ghoul was huge. Let's reroll our winnings to a 6. There we go. We've got enough for some extra stuff now. That was a heck of a game. Let's check out the stats. We had ball possession and we had occupation of the half. That's pretty good. SPP, we got some dudes, got some things. I'm not going to look at the dice. That seems like a terrible decision. What we're going to do is we are quickly going to have a look at our team and then take a break so I can go grab more tea. So what have we got here? J-Man builders. Anybody leveling up? Nobody leveling up. We are down an ogre. We've got 240k, so we can actually afford some more rerolls. We're a Noblar out. We're going to do it. There we go. We'll do that. And yeah, we will pause the stream and pause the recording here. So thanks very much for joining us. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Just need to top up the caffeine tank. See you in a minute.